What's the worst way to pick a real estate agent? And unfortunately, it's one of the most common mistakes we see homeowners make when they list their home for sale. You see, when people list their home for sale, they have it in their mind, I want to get the highest possible price and I want to sell it quickly. And so they end up picking an agent that comes in and tells them the highest price it could sell for. And now, listen, it's important the agent is confident they're going to sell your home and they're going to get a high price for it. But if the only criteria you're using as a homeowner to pick the agent is the agent that tells you the highest number, it's not the best plan. And it comes back to bite you more than anything else. Because listen, I recently did one. I did a comps for it. I went in, I met with the homeowner. It was between $1.8 and $2 million in terms of all the comps on the street, all the comps in the neighborhood, stuff that had sold recently. The amount of work that needed to be done in this house, a fair market price was $1.8 to $2 million all day long. Backed it up, 5 to 10 comps, showing that value. Went in, made a presentation. They loved it. They were interviewing other agents. A couple of days later, they called me back and said, hey, we decided to go with a different direction. We had another agent who came in and told us they thought we should list for $2.6 million, which is more than any home on the street, including ones that had been completely redone, had ever sold for. So this agent came in and told them a number that of course got them excited. But unfortunately, I'm not sure that number is realistic. Now listen, I'm hoping for him. I'm a real estate agent. I hope everything sells quickly and sells for a ton of money because that helps our values in the area. But when you pick an agent just because they told you the highest number, man, it's human nature to want to do that. And it's hard. Really, you have to dig deeper with that agent. Why do you think we could get 2.6? Walk us through where that number comes from. We've talked to other agents who have told us lower numbers. Who's right? How does this work? Because the problem is when you list for 2.8 and it sits and you don't get any showings for the first 2 weeks, and then the agent comes back and says, well, we tried 2.6. We need to go ahead and lower it. Let's go to 2.4. Then you lower to 2.4 and you still don't get any activity. 2 more weeks. Oh, we need to. You're chasing that market down to the true market value. And then it's like, oh, well, if it's 2, it's going to sell. No, because then you get to 2 million. And all the buyers are like, okay, this has been on the market for 45, 60, 75 days. It's listed at 2 million. There's no way I'm paying full list price for a home that's been on the market that long. That's how every buyer thinks. And unless you get multiple buyers that come out of the woodwork 60, 75 days later, you're probably not going to sell for the full list price. Now take that exact same scenario and start at 1.8, 1.9, or $2 million. You put it on the market, it's fairly priced. You get 5, 7, 10 showings that first weekend. You get multiple buyers interested. And then maybe you sell it 1-2, 2-1, 2-2. Maybe it goes for full price, $2 million. Maybe 3 or 4 people absolutely fall in love with it and you bid up because they don't want it. They have that fear of loss. They don't want someone else to have it. That's how you could potentially get that 2.5 or 2.6. So there's 2 options when you list your home. You can price it with the highest possible price and kind of wait for offers to come in and chase the market down, or you can price it at a strategic price that's going to create energy and excitement for your home. And when you create energy and excitement, you get multiple buyers. When you get multiple buyers, the price goes up, up, up. It's a lot more efficient way to sell your home for a higher price than chasing the market down from an inflated number. And that all comes back to when you pick the agent, find an agent that has a plan. And if their plan is, list it for a super high number. And if that doesn't work, we can always lower it later. I'm sure that's the best option for you. If you'd like to see the plan I use every time I list a home for sale, I do pre-marketing for 7 to 10 days, full videos, short videos, tons of marketing, tons of exposure for any homeowner I work with. If you'd like to see a copy of that exact plan, you can get it for free at topdollarnashville.com. There should be a link right below this video.